Okay, you guys, so I have an extra fun announcement coming up at this very second because we've got bonus content. I know you guys, you didn't ask for it, but I know you wanted it. It's gonna be MadameWario, Big Bobo, up next with World 8, the continuation of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Big Bobo run. So give it up for MadameWario, pro gamer. Can't wait. Can't wait. Oh, well, hey everybody! It's MadameWario. I know it's been forever since you last heard my voice, but we're gonna be going into World 8. I'm gonna be doing this as quickly as I possibly can. This should be a no-brainer. Should be a no-brainer. We're going right where we left off. This is actually the second level in World 8. It's not an auto-scroller, but I'm gonna die by a wrench immediately. Cool. It's not an auto-scroller, but we do have a cheat for it that's gonna enable us to swim underneath of this level and not worry about it, unless you get hit by that wrench. Don't do that. So this was technically the second run in the Stacked Game Marathon this year, because we had a bonus run pretty much right off the bat at the beginning of the marathon, and I'm happy to be bringing it back for you guys. So we didn't have time to finish it last time because there's too many auto scrollers in World 8. It just makes it complicated.
Hey Bobo.
Yeah?
I'm the announcer for this block.
Oh wow!
Me, Odin's back. I don't know if I'm in the camera or not, but where are we on these donations? All the ones that aren't clicked?
All the ones that aren't clicked are good to go. And also, if you could do me a favor so I can hear the game audio, that would be lovely.
You can't hear it?
I cannot hear it. Hopefully you guys can.
Oh, maybe they can't.
That's not it. It's that. They can hear it, I bet. That looks like it's playing for them. It's just not playing for me.
Okay. It's set to monitor and output.
If it's less complicated, just don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll believe in the...
As long as the chat can hear it. I'm sorry, Bobo.
That's okay. That's okay. Go ahead and read the donation.
Okay, we have a few donations coming in, guys. Team Mario donated $39. So Team Luigi's the one that puts in the cereal bowl before the cereal. What's the milk in the cereal bowl before the cereal? I'm Team the Super Mario all the way, baby. Let's go Team Mario.
Team Mario!
Milk before the cereal? Absolutely cursed. Alright. Alan Edgehead, $5. Here's a $5 for all the times I asked where I was. Also, the super. Let's go, Alan. Hyena, donating $1. I added wrong. Oh, that may have been to get our total to something.
It was. That was to get our total corrected.
Okay.
Sorry, that was...
Well, thank you for the correction donation. If you want either your donations to go towards Luigi or the Super Mario, then, let us know. And then Psycho Nacho Man donated $69, saying,
Psycho!
Oh yeah, Doritos chip.
Oh, let's go!
I read that like Zellos, but...
Psycho, thank you so much!
Thank
if
you
we could
so
get
much.
those chips in chat.
Also, we don't have a target for that, but if you want to donate that to Mario or Luigi, then you can put it in the chat.
Sorry, I was so close to not having to worry about this crap, but guess what? We have to worry about it, because here we are. I hate you guys. I hate you. I hate you. Whatever, I don't care. We almost had just one hand level, which would be ideal in any sort of speedrun percent. This is Bobo percent. This is my weird how I play the game quickly with dwarves, essentially. So we're coming up to what I'm gonna need, one of my items that I had to unlock along the journey, which we saw yesterday. This is what I think is, for me at least, probably the hardest level in the game, just because of how quickly it scrolls. The rocky wrench is being placed just perfectly that when you're jumping you get hit. I almost never don't use a power-up on this. In fact, I don't know that I've ever beaten this more than once. More than once without a P-Wing or some sort of power-up to get by it. So, luckily for us, this is a very fast auto-scroller, so this isn't one that's going to slow us down. We've only got one more auto-scroller after this, and the next room in this world we're going to skip entirely. So it's really going to be pretty quick from here on out, luckily.
You know, this run here is basically just when you're back streaming at home and I'm just chilling on the couch behind you.
Yeah, it's true.
Chiming in every so often.
It is. This is exactly how this happened.
It's pretty much the, we could have just done this.
We
back
could
at
have
home,
done
honestly.
this.
Like, I mean, we did kind of
We
already
did.
do this
I mean,
like
we
a
didn't
week ago.
stream this or anything recently, but we did play through this to try and figure this out because I had intended to
You were
submit
streaming
this
this
run.
recently.
No, but listen, I had intended to. We didn't stream it together, though. Is what I'm saying.
Oh no, but I mean, I was back on the couch, you know, hazing you.
I
so.
had intended to submit this for next SGM. And here we are, SGM 2022, and we're already seeing it, but maybe next year I'll be a little bit more fun.
Okay, get in there now.
Alright, so I'm gonna use a P-Wing on this first level just because these levels are garbage. I don't like them at all. I do love the sky in the Mario All-Stars version of this, as we're seeing. It's so glittery and pink and fun. But it's not worth the pain. There's such platforming down below. What's this boo coming up? Don't you do?
That was pretty funny.
I've never seen that happen. Interesting.
Wow,
He
you
was
never seen
very
that happen
aggressive.
before? Never been said in this.
Aggressive boo. But anyway, ideally I would want 3 clouds for this room. However, it takes longer to unlock 3 clouds than to just get an extra P-Wing. So we're going to use the P-Wing on that. And I'm going to use my first cloud to skip level 2. Go into the pipe. And you don't have to go in this pipe normally, but I highly recommend you do, especially if you plan to do the fortress, because you will get sent back before those levels if you skip them. That is the run I used to do. And it's just not... It's not fun when you skip those and then you end up having to do them anyway. Here's going to be our last P-Wing and our last power-up that was unlocked through what I call the journey. So if you haven't heard enough P-Wing sound, you're in luck, because we're going to hear it again on this level.
So, you don't need to chime in again, but I guess I'm going to anyway. Did we get a hammer suit?
No, we did not. We didn't go to World 6. I only go to World 5 because you get a P-Wing so soon at the beginning of it, and it also has my favorite level in it, so it means that I don't have to miss it.
Now, some would argue that Yoshi actually debuted in this game because the frog suit is in this game.
Wow, what lore?
So, and as we all know, Yoshi is a frog. So.
Totally. So is Mallow. Very clearly a frog. That's my favorite frog story, by the way. Just Mallow from Super Mario RPG, just determined to be a frog and just completely thinking he's a frog. Odin, don't. Alright, where am I? There I am. Sorry, it took me a while.
A joke for a very small audience. Yeah, how are you typing in the chat right now? Look at this gamer.
I imagine.
You're
I'm
typing
so good
images.
at games that I can type and stream and announce and be cool all at once. Or you can adjust that any way you want. I'm sorry.
I needed the donations.
You're not supposed to not supposed to sell out what I'm doing behind the scenes. You're supposed to be, like, professional.
This is the bonus run where I'm literally announcing this side to you in the same
Okay,
run.
anyway, I'm gonna use the teddy bear suit for Bowser's Castle. Crap, I already messed this up. I was supposed to use a star. Don't hit me. Don't do it. Okay, good. I'll just fly over you guys because you suck. I don't need this banter from the peanut gallery. This is supposed to be my bonus run of this. Oh, man. All right.
Really, this was the whole goal behind getting her to do this, was just to tease her. For
Yeah,
the
this
next
is what he
20
really
minutes.
wanted. He didn't want me to do this. He wanted to be able to be in here. Wow.
Look, I don't get to do like much on camera during this.
That's true.
Okay? Let me have my 15-minute announcer block, guys. You want me to read more donations, especially for Super Mario? Please, you know.
Get those
Get those
donos
donos in.
in.
This is a very limited time offering right now.
Alright. I swear the first time I ever played Bowser's Castle, well, I can't say the first time ever, but the first time I remember, like, just consistently doing a casual, like, run of this, I feel like those lasers never went off, and now they go off every single time. So maybe my memory's just wrong. Here he is, Big King Koopa! Ooh. I'm gonna try not to lose my, teddy bear suit. Well, that was quick. Whoops. His hitbox is only in his head, right?
I think that may just only be the NES game.
No, it's definitely in this one too, because I tested it recently.
Well, then you can just die.
Yeah, but...
You're afraid.
I'm
You're
I'm too
afraid.
scared. I can't do... This should be it, though. Yep, that's it. That's time. Ooh, probably didn't have a timer.
No. Oh, yeah, we time, didn't we? This is a really extra run. We definitely did have a timer on part 1. Whoops.
Alright, and guess what? We get to go in the rainbow door. We get to go to the rave! Oh, never mind. It's just this dungeon room.
What if it was a rainbow wooden door?
You'd be so dumb. So stupid. Alright, there she is. Big Princess Peach. With this buff arm, and she says, "Thank you." But our princess is in another... What are you laughing? Castle.
I'll never unsee this.
Just kidding. Ha ha ha. Bye bye.
I will never unsee this.
She has such a buff arm. She's like
peach arm.
jacked. She was ready.
I guess she's, you know, bored.
You know.
But she only been kidnapped for like 2 minutes or whatever, so.
True. Yeah, MDub's official time, 0 minutes, or 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Grassland. Love it. Desert Hill. We did Grassland and Desert Hill. We did most of Seaside. We didn't do this level, though. I was not gonna have that, no. Thank you, kind raccoon. Toadstool. Big Island, we didn't see at all. It does have my favorite airship in it. Because I love all the fire bars or whatever. That's not what they're called, but the sky. We didn't even see the sky. We just saw the ground. And then we warped. Iceland.
Iceland. I like how they changed
They
all
changed
the
it
names.
from Iceland to Iceland.
Like all the other ones got like
Pipe
different names, and they're
Base.
like, I don't know, just add a D onto it. That's fine.
I like how Pipe Base has the preview of the hammer suit. And then we have Castle of Koopa. I don't think that's as cool as Darkland, but that's just me.
I think in one of them it's called just Bowser's Castle.
I don't know which one.
It's Game Boy Advance.
Probably. The end, you guys. That's the end of the Bobo % run. And I want to remind you guys, since I was announcing at least, that there is a bid war going on for Mario versus Luigi. I think Luigi is now winning. Again, it was Mario for a short time. I think Luigi is winning again. If you want more Mario 3, there's going to be more Super Mario Bros. 3 tonight. Mario Advance 4 version by Praise Scooter. That's going to be later on tonight, so this is not the last of Mario 3 that we'll be seeing this evening. Thank you! I want to thank my announcer who worked so hard.
No, this was a
during this announcing shift.
This was a grueling announcing
Grueling
shift.
announcing shift, you guys.
I don't know how I handled it, but you know,
Look at him.
someone's got to do it. You know.
He did. He did it well. Alright, well, I would plug myself, but I think technically I'm going back to announcer for the next 10 minutes, so I don't know how necessary that is. If you wanna, swoosh me, daddy. Alright, so everybody give a shout out to MadameWario for that unbelievable run of Super Mario Bros. 3 World 8. I have an update here for our Super Mario Advance 4 incentive. Mario vs. Luigi. Luigi is currently in the lead with $288 for Luigi. We have $219 for Mario, so if you want to get those donations in for Mario, there's still time. I believe we have the entire next run to do this. And the next run is going to be Pico Park. It's going to be a showcase by Brudge, Little Foo, Sis 16, Snack Attack 8, Tamal 9, and Zabrag Burger. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's going to be stacked. And be sure to keep those donations coming. We've got lots of fabulous prizes to still give away. I'm going to take a second here to thank some of those who go unnoticed behind the scenes. I want to, first of all, thank the entire art team behind the marathon, responsible for designing the layouts, the icons, basically all of the graphics that make everything look so pretty. If we can get some love for our art team, that would be fabulous. I also want to give a shout out to Malkanor Beck, who was in the last run of TMNT before the bonus run, who was responsible for all of the scheduling. It's a hard job. Someone's got to do it. She does a fabulous job, so definitely give props to Beck for doing lots and lots of work behind the scenes to make the marathon run and to make all of us comfortable as runners during the marathon. And I also want to shout out Illa Weaver once again for organizing all of the prizes. There's lots of chaos that goes on throwing prizes out to add surprises and more fun to the marathon, so definitely show her some love when you see her as well, because all of these folks help to make the magic happen. And last but not least, I also want to give a huge shout out to Odin Spack, who has spent, let me tell you, I've witnessed it, I've lived it, I've seen it, countless weeks non-stop working to put everything together for this and have layouts ready to go, and so everything can run as smoothly as possible. Of course, there are always going to be some hiccups along the way, but I just want to commend him and to recognize him for what I have been lucky enough to see behind the scenes that is a pretty crazy load of work. So yeah, Roxana do. Give it up to Big Odin Spec and everybody who's worked behind the scenes. We have Build a Fajita and Praise Scooter working hard behind the scenes as well, putting all the time in extra on top of everything they already do. We also have the whole gang at Stream for a Cause who just make this such a wonderful weekend, and just everybody who goes into this behind the scenes, I just want to give props right now while we have a moment. So huge shout out to those who go behind the scenes doing all the hard work. Love you all so much, and thank you for making this weekend possible. We love you guys. Getting close to being ready for the next run. I just want to go ahead and I just want to say thank you again for raising $6,124, which is our current total. And I know in addition to all of the shout outs that were just given, I realized I didn't say the names of everybody on the art team, so I'm going to go ahead and take a moment to do that now and recognize them. So shout out to Mega Freak 400 for the layouts. We had icon art, all kinds of crazy stuff by my sister Madame Toadstool, as well as Pixel Plume. We had previous artwork done by Bubba. Let's go, Bubba! Bubba1722, everybody. And we also have our fabulous SGM logo. It was designed by the Zenonia, so I want to recognize all of our artists. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. If I am, I apologize. But shout out art team again. Shout out to those of you who have donated. You really make this charity event worthwhile and so incredible. I'm just going to take this time to say thank you while I've still got the mic, because this is actually going to be the last time you'll hear me announcing before tomorrow when I come back for my last run of the marathon, as well as my last co-commentated run of the marathon. So just want to say thank you to everybody while I have the chance, because I love you guys and it really means a lot. And thank you so much for your love and your props for the interviews. I had so much fun filming all of those interviews and recording those with you guys. So huge love to everybody who was willing to be interviewed for the Stack Game Marathon. And shout out to to Snack Attack 8 for making a skit alongside myself. That was a lot of fun too. So thank you so much for all the love shared for the extra content. It really means a lot to me. Alright, folks, well, that's gonna be it from me. Again, I've been your humble announcer, MadameWario, aka Big Bobo. Thank you so much for allowing me to announce your donations for the past few hours, as well as play a bonus run for you all. I appreciate it so much. We're getting ready to head into the next run, which is going to be Pico Park, Sis 16, so give him some love, as well as his crew, baby. We've also got a new announcer coming in. It's going to be the one and only K-Man. But before I shift over to K-Man's wonderful announcing shift, I just want to remind you all that I will be back tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I will be co-commentating alongside Pixel Plume on his run of Animal Crossing New Leaf. And then I will close out my final run of the Stack Game Marathon at 8 p.m. Eastern. It will be a Fall Guys community multiplayer, so please join me for that. I'm looking forward to it, and thank you guys so much again for having me. And you can find me at twitch.tv/MadameWario. I'm also all over the internet as MadameWario as well, so you can find me on YouTube, Etsy, Instagram, Twitter, all of the above. Thank you so much for having me, and have a wonderful rest of the Stack Game Marathon. I'll be hanging out in chat, and please give a warm welcome to your next announcer, K-Man. Thank you, everybody.
All right, we're live. What's up, everyone? My name's K-Man. I'm going to be taking us through the midnight hours of Saturday. Real excited to see the next two blocks are coming up. Up next, we're going to be doing Pico Park. It's going to be a fun time. Lots of chaos going on. And it's going to be a lot of people, so I should probably get in some words about our donations before that starts happening. Just as a friendly reminder, right now we have a donation incentive going on for Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3, as to which brother Scooter is going to play as. Right now, Luigi does have a lead over Mario, which, honestly, guys, like, I'm a little disappointed. Like, it's Mario. It's the Super. I need all my Mario fans to kind of come out and represent. So any donations that come through during this next block, let me know which brother you want to see played by Scooter.